Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to go over yesterday's work today. I'm going to give you a little more practice on conversions and some of these things. Uh, Getting a lot better with these, okay? Here's the thing to remember. If it says inches here and yards here, it's got to say inches here and yards here, okay? So find that connector and make sure you bring it down. So on my sheet, I've got 36 inches is 1 yard. And I like to leave a little bit of room above it so I can show my work, right? So I know 36 inches is a yard. Now, how do you go from this to this? Well, I'm going from a really big number to a really small number, so I'm going to divide. You're either going to times or divide. We're going to divide because we're getting way smaller, and always just choose the bigger number. It's always the one that's not 1. So go with the 36 there. Okay, and here's what I like. If it works on the bottom, 36 divided by 36, it'll work on the top. So now I just put in divided by 36 and 468 divided by 36. 13, there you go. Let me do one more. Ounces and pounds. This one was tricky. My paper says 16 ounces is 1 pound. Actually, excuse me, my paper said 1 pound equals 16 ounces. But I flipped it around so that I have ounces and pounds. So everything's right here, okay? And I'm getting smaller again, so I'm going to divide. And just always use a number that's not the 1. Use the 16, okay? Hold on, Mr. Money, I don't trust you here. I'm going to type it in. 16 divided by 16. 1. If it works down here, it'll work up here. 152 divided by 16 is 9.5 or 9.5 pounds, okay? So stick to the right side and make sure you're going from ounces to pounds or hours to days or centimeters to meters. Sometimes these get a little confusing because there's centimeters, there's meters, there's millimeters, there's kilometers. So just make sure you have the right abbreviation or the right word, okay? All right, on the back. See if you can put down the grandpa time that they have listed here. So, yeah, it's 3:15. I'm not going to put that in words. I'm going to put it a different way. I know that 3:15. Back to the clock. It's a little past the 3. Is right about here. So my hour hands past the 3. My minute hands at the 15. A quarter of the hour is over, right? Not half of the hour, not 3/4, but a quarter of the hour. So it's a quarter after 3. We're still in 3 o'clock. Quarter after 3. $8:30. I got my 8, got my 30. Okay, we're halfway to 9 o'clock, right? When this comes around, it's going to be 9. So it's 8:30. These are the toughest ones, in my opinion. 7:45. It's past 7. Way past 7, but we're not at 8 o'clock yet, are we? We're actually a quarter of an hour from hitting 8 o'clock. And when this is 8, that's going to be up there, and the hour hand's going to be directly on the 8. So it's a quarter of, or a quarter until 8. Quarter of 8. 2:15. It's back to a quarter after 3, right? Quarter after 2, I mean. Excuse me. Quarter after 2. 9:05. 9. There's my 05. It's not a quarter, but maybe it's just 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, right? So you could say 5 past 9, 5 after 9. Same for 12:10. It's 10 minutes. It's not a quarter of an hour yet. So maybe we'll say 10 past 12. What about 4:30? It's not one of those half an hours. So we'll say it's half past 4. And 3:45, the tricky ones. It's getting close to 4. In a quarter of an hour, it will be 4. So you could say it's a quarter till 4. Or you could go with a quarter of 4. Quarter till 4. All right? Check yesterday's comments, guys, for how you did, okay? All right, last one, and then you're going to do some practice. All right, so we got area and perimeter. Well, let's just review here. Perimeter is always the side plus the side plus the side plus the side. Or it's length plus width plus length plus width. But you might have a lot of lengths and widths, right? Area is length times width. And you can always look at that on that conversion sheet. It's always there for you, okay? All right, now let's start with perimeter here. So I know this one, I know this one. I don't know this one, do I? Put a little question mark there. It's a horizontal, so I want to look at the other horizontals. Well, this is my long horizontal, right? So if I take my long horizontal, maybe minus my other horizontal, won't I get this? So 12 minus 7, 5 feet, okay? So this is going to be my 5. This is 4, this is 12, this is 8. We know them all, okay? What's a little symbol to put in? I like using a star. So I can start here, work my way around, add them all up. All right, 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 12 plus 8. If you don't believe me, type it in twice. It's a good thing to do. 40 feet. Now that's just the length around, so it's like one long string that goes around, 40 feet, okay? The area is a little different. Area is length times width, but it only works for like squares and rectangles. We don't have that. We have an irregular hexagon. But I think that's a rectangle. I think that's a rectangle. Check this out. I'm just going to put a little line in here. Now I can say, let's find the area of just this square. And here's the other little thing. You want the length times the width. This isn't the length anymore, is it? It's just this little side here. So I'm going to cross that out because I don't think I need it for now. So 7 times 8, the length times the width. Is this a good thing to type in? Yeah. If you know it, that's great. Make sure you know it. 56. Am I done? Nope, got a little more. Got this little guy over here. So I got to find the length and the width here. 12 times 4, right? Yeah, length times width, right? No. That 12 is for the whole side. I don't want that anymore. But I do want this 5 times this 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Add these two together. 56 plus 20, 76 feet. Nope, 76 square feet, okay? So the advice is cut it, make squares or rectangles. Probably just one line will do it, right? Find the area here, find the area here, add them together like we did. 76 square feet, okay? But it's all about that missing side. Make sure you find the right number on that missing side. Don't guess it. calculator, okay? All right, boys and girls, that's that. I got a little more practice for you to do on your own today. Good luck. Have a good one.